Europe in winter, a symphony in white. Join me, fellow adventurers, as we embark on an unforgettable journey by rail. A winter interrailing escapade through the heart of France and Switzerland. Our mode of transport, the mighty, efficient, and ever-romantic European railway system. We'll watch the countryside transform outside our windows, a mesmerizing spectacle of snow-dusted vineyards giving way to towering alpine peaks. This is not simply a journey from point A to point B, it's a voyage of discovery. We'll delve into the heart of charming villages, each one holding centuries of stories. So pack your bags, grab your warmest scarf, and prepare for an adventure. Our adventure begins in France, the land of romance, exquisite cuisine, and a history as rich as its Burgundy wines. From the iconic Eiffel Tower, piercing the frosty Parisian sky, to the sun-kissed shores of the French Riviera, where winter is a gentle caress rather than a biting chill, France sets the stage for our journey. Imagine strolling along the snow-dusted banks of the Seine, the air crisp and invigorating. Picture yourself sipping hot chocolate in a quaint Parisian cafe, the scent of buttery croissants filling the air. We'll lose ourselves in the vibrant energy of Lyon, France's culinary capital, where the aroma of spices and simmering stews beckons us into bustling marketplaces. But France is only the beginning. Our journey continues eastward, over majestic mountains and through valleys blanketed in pristine snow, into the heart of Switzerland. Here, we'll find ourselves in a landscape that seems ripped from the pages of a fairy tale. Our journey commences in Paris, a city that needs no introduction. Even draped in winter's white, its allure is undeniable. The Eiffel Tower, dusted with snow, stands as a beacon of elegance, a testament to human ingenuity and artistic spirit. As we stroll along the Champs-Élysées, the crisp air carries the scent of roasted chestnuts, a quintessential Parisian treat. We find solace from the chill in cozy cafes, their windows fogged with warmth and laughter. The aroma of strong coffee and freshly baked bread fills the air, a sensory symphony that awakens the soul. As dusk descends, Paris transforms into a city of lights. The Eiffel Tower twinkles, casting an ethereal glow on the city below. We wander through the Tuileries garden, its pathways dusted with snow, the skeletal trees reaching towards the twilight sky. Paris in winter is a city for romantics, for dreamers, for those who find beauty in the subtle details. Our train glides southward, carrying us away from the romance of Paris and towards the culinary heart of France, Lyon. Situated at the confluence of the Rhône and Saône rivers, Lyon is a city that tantalizes the senses. The aroma of spices, herbs, and simmering stews wafts from bouchons, traditional Lyonnaise restaurants, beckoning us inside with the promise of culinary delights. Lyon's gastronomic reputation is legendary. Here, food is not merely sustenance, it's an art form, a celebration of tradition and innovation. We wander through Les Halles de Lyon Paul Bocuse, a covered market named after the city's most famous chef. Our senses are overwhelmed by the sight of colorful produce, the aroma of freshly baked bread, the taste of artisanal cheeses. Lyon, we discover, is a city that nourishes both body and soul. Our train journey continues southward, carrying us towards the azure waters of the Mediterranean Sea. The landscape outside our window transforms, the snow-dusted fields of central France giving way to rolling hills dotted with vineyards and olive groves. The air grows warmer, carrying with it the scent of pine and salt air. We are bound for the French Riviera, a place where winter is a gentle caress rather than a biting chill. As we arrive in Nice, the capital of the Côte d'Azur, we are greeted by palm-lined promenades and the sparkling blue expanse of the Mediterranean. The sun glistens on the water, casting a warm glow on the elegant Belle Époque architecture that lines the shore. We stroll along the Promenade des Anglais, the iconic walkway that stretches for miles along the Baie des Anges. In Nice, winter is a time for leisurely walks, for soaking up the sun on the beach, for enjoying the slower pace of life. Bidding adieu to the sun-kissed shores of Nice, we board a train that promises an experience as breathtaking as the destination itself. Our journey takes us eastward, towards the mighty Alps, the spine of Europe. As the train ascends, the landscape outside our window transforms dramatically. Gone are the palm trees and gentle hills of the Riviera. In their place rise towering mountains, their peaks piercing the sky like jagged teeth. Snow-laden pines cling precariously to steep slopes, their dark green contrasting starkly with the pristine white. Waterfalls cascade down rocky cliffs, their roar a testament to the raw power of nature. This is not simply a train journey, it's a passage into another world. A world of alpine majesty and breathtaking beauty. Emerging from the embrace of the Alps, our train glides into Zurich, the largest city in Switzerland. Situated on the shores of a shimmering lake, framed by snow-dusted mountains, Zurich is a city of contrasts. Here, medieval cobblestone streets, lined with guild halls and churches, give way to sleek, modern architecture. We stroll along Bahnhofstrasse, Zurich's elegant shopping street, its shop windows glittering with luxury goods. But Zurich is more than just a shopper's paradise. It's a city steeped in history and culture. We explore the cobbled lanes of the Altstadt, the Old Town, discovering hidden courtyards and charming cafes. Zurich, we discover, is a city that effortlessly blends tradition and modernity, offering a unique blend of urban sophistication and alpine charm. From Zurich, our journey takes us deeper into the heart of the Swiss Alps, to the village of Zermatt. Here, at the foot of the mighty Matterhorn, one of the world's most iconic mountains, we enter a world of pristine beauty and unparalleled grandeur. Zermatt is a car-free village, its streets plied by horse-drawn carriages and electric vehicles. The air is incredibly fresh, carrying the scent of pine and snow. Towering above it all stands the Matterhorn, its pyramidal peak often shrouded in a crown of clouds. We ride a cogwheel railway, ascending through snow-covered forests, to Gernograt, a ridge offering panoramic views of the surrounding mountains. The vista is breathtaking. In Zermatt, we embrace the winter wonderland, skiing down pristine slopes and ice skating on a frozen lake. Now, my intrepid explorers, before we find ourselves swept away by the romance of the rails, let's attend to a few practicalities. Winter travel, while undeniably magical, requires a touch of forethought. First and foremost, pack light but pack smart. Think layers, my friends. A thermal base layer, a cozy fleece, and a waterproof outer shell will be your best allies against the alpine chill. A sturdy pair of waterproof boots is essential for navigating snow-dusted cobblestone streets and icy platforms. And don't forget a warm hat, gloves, and a scarf. Those extremities can get chilly. Finally, a word on technology. A universal adapter and a portable charger are crucial for keeping your devices ready to capture those Instagram-worthy moments. Now, let's discuss the heart of our winter escapade, the European rail network. Efficient, extensive, and surprisingly romantic, it's the perfect way to experience the continent at your own pace. First, consider investing in a Eurail pass. This magical ticket grants you access to a network of trains spanning multiple countries, allowing for spontaneous detours and unexpected adventures. When planning your route, embrace flexibility. Don't be afraid to deviate from the itinerary if a particular town or village captures your fancy. Take advantage of online resources like Rail Europe or the Eurail website for timetables, route maps, and destination guides. Finally, don't be shy about engaging with station staff or fellow travelers for insider tips on hidden gems and must-try culinary delights. Winter in Europe, while undeniably magical, can be a touch, shall we say, invigorating. Fear not, my friends, for I'm here to equip you with a few tips to stay warm without breaking the bank. First and foremost, embrace the concept of Gemütlichkeit. Seek out those charming cafes and traditional pubs. They're not just places to grab a bite or a drink, they're social hubs, offering a warm welcome and a chance to mingle with locals. When it comes to accommodation, consider alternatives to traditional hotels. Guest houses, bed and breakfasts, and even hostels offer a more intimate and often more affordable experience. In terms of budget, take advantage of free activities, such as exploring local markets, wandering through historic districts, or simply soaking up the atmosphere of a new city. Ah, Strasbourg, a city that embodies the very essence of European charm. I recall arriving on a crisp December evening, the aroma of gingerbread and spiced wine wafting from the Christmas markets that lined the cobblestone squares. The air was alive with the sound of carols, the twinkling lights reflecting off the canals that crisscrossed the city. I ducked into a small cafe, seeking refuge from the evening chill. The air inside was thick with the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the comforting murmur of conversation. As I settled into a worn leather armchair, a copy of Hemingway tucked under my arm, an elderly gentleman at the next table caught my eye. He was sketching in a worn leather-bound notebook, his brow furrowed in concentration. We spent the next hour engrossed in conversation, his French punctuated by animated gestures, mine a clumsy but enthusiastic attempt at reciprocation. I'll confess, my command of foreign languages leaves much to be desired. Oh, I can muddle my way through a menu and navigate a train station with a reasonable degree of success. But it's those unexpected moments, those detours off the beaten path, where my linguistic limitations become glaringly apparent. I recall one such instance. In a small village nestled amidst the Swiss Alps, I'd hopped off the train on a whim, lured by the promise of snow-capped peaks and a taste of authentic Swiss chocolate. Armed with a rudimentary phrase book and a well-worn map, I set off to explore. It wasn't long before I found myself hopelessly turned around, my map offering little solace in the labyrinthine streets. Just as panic began to set in, a kindly shopkeeper, observing my plight, emerged from her shop. With a warm smile and a torrent of words I couldn't decipher, she gestured for me to follow. She led me through a series of winding alleys, past flower boxes overflowing with winter blooms, and finally deposited me, safe and sound, back at the train station. Her kindness, her willingness to help a bewildered stranger, transcended any language barrier. It was a poignant reminder that human connection knows no bounds. As I reflect on that winter interrailing adventure, it's not just the iconic landmarks or the breathtaking scenery that come to mind. It's the tapestry of small moments, the unexpected encounters, the serendipitous detours that truly enrich the journey. I recall the thrill of navigating a bustling Parisian market, my senses overwhelmed by the sights, sounds, and aromas of a culture so different from my own. I remember the camaraderie of sharing a bottle of wine with fellow travelers in a dimly lit pub in Lyon, our laughter echoing late into the night. I cherish the memory of standing on the Gurnegrat, the Matterhorn looming majestically before me, its peak shrouded in a crown of clouds. And I recall, with a warmth that spreads through me to this day, the kindness of strangers, those who offered a helping hand, a warm smile, a moment of shared humanity. These are the experiences, the connections, the memories that linger long after the journey has ended. They are the treasures we carry within us, the stories we share, the reminders that the world is a vast and wondrous place, waiting to be explored with an open heart and a spirit of adventure. As our train glides back towards our starting point, a sense of bittersweet satisfaction washes over me. The landscape outside the window, once unfamiliar and exhilarating, now holds a comforting familiarity. The quaint villages nestled in valleys are no longer mere images on a postcard, but cherished memories. We've journeyed through the heart of France and Switzerland, two countries as diverse as their landscapes yet united by the magic of winter. We've strolled along Parisian boulevards, savoring the aroma of roasted chestnuts. We've crossed the mighty Alps, marveling at nature's raw power. We've encountered the kindness of strangers, their gestures transcending language barriers, reminding us of the shared humanity that binds us all. This winter interrailing adventure has been a journey of discovery, a sensory feast, a testament to the transformative power of travel. So, my fellow adventurers, heed the call of the rails. Pack your bags, embrace the chill, and set off on your winter interrailing escapade. Let the romance of train travel transport you to snow-capped peaks and charming villages. Don't be afraid to stray from the beaten path, to embrace unexpected detours, to savor a warm croissant in a Parisian cafe, or a steaming mug of hot chocolate in a Swiss chalet. Let the rhythm of the rails lull you into blissful exploration, where every turn promises a new vista, a new experience, a new story waiting to be written. Travel is not merely about ticking off destinations, it's about embracing the journey, the people we meet, the moments that take our breath away. It's about returning home with a renewed sense of wonder, a deeper appreciation for the world around us, and a heart full of cherished memories. So go forth, my friends, and create your own winter interrailing adventure. Embrace the magic, embrace the journey, and who knows, perhaps our paths will cross on a train platform somewhere in this beautiful, wintry world. Until then, safe travels and bon voyage.